Tame some rhinos, trade with some factions, and build a mega base because today I have a new game for you to try out. If you like similar games as me, such as resource management, survival, simulation, strategy, RPGs, trading, or crafting, then you're watching the right video. My goal for this playlist is to quickly introduce you to the games that I play that fall under these categories, so you might find new games that are worthwhile to try out and enjoy. So with all that being said, let's get into it. Simply put, Rimworld is a colony survival, resource management, sci-fi colony simulation game that has a lot of replayability. As someone who has over 600 hours into this game, I can confirm that the unforgiving yet rewarding nature of the game is pretty addictive. But don't take my word for it, take the word of millions of people who play the game and who give the game an overall 97% positive rating on Steam. So what's the gameplay like? Well, you start off the game crash landed on a random planet, and the three people who you control have to survive, build a base, and eventually gather enough materials to build a new spaceship to escape the planet that they're stranded on. At first, your three people have to survive and put together a shelter. This includes things like planting crops, mining for materials, and setting up a safe place to sleep. As your colony grows, it will attract the attention of local raider factions, in which you need to prepare by researching and crafting the appropriate weapons and setting up a few defenses. And this is usually where the game gets fun for me, because all the actions you take can have different consequences. For example, if you rush to build a shelter out in the open and you didn't think to build it in a location that's a little easier to defend, then you'll have a harder time with some of the raids. If you focus too much on researching new technologies and weapons, but you didn't plant enough crops, then the people you control will have to survive off the kibble you put aside for your animals. This, in turn, might upset some colonists to the point of a mental breakdown where they run around setting the most explosive items on fire because why not? The game can be pretty unforgiving if you mess multiple things up. Now, part of what makes Rimworld so fun to play is that there's a lot of depth to the game. You can tame wild animals that help you carry items around the map. You can befriend other factions to trade with them or call them for help during the tough raids. You can take other people prisoner with the hopes of recruiting them, and much more. And with the DLCs that have been added in the past updates, there's so much functionality and content in the game, so every game is truly a different experience based on the opportunities you either take advantage of or let slip by. Along with this, if you're someone like me who likes to micromanage and optimize the production of resources or the tasks of the people that you control, there are also many opportunities to do just that in the game as well. If you're still unsure about the game, then look at other gameplay videos that are out there, because this is truly one of my favorite games that I always find myself coming back to play when I get bored of the other games that I have. Now, remember to subscribe to the channel if you want to see similar videos, because unfortunately that's all we have time for today. If you want to see more videos in the same playlist, then check out the link down below in the description. I'll see you guys in the next one.